How's it going, guys? It's your two favorite brown boys with aesthetic disciples.
Yes, sir.
And we're here today to clear the smoke on the debate between enhanced versus natural.
Yeah.
Why you should choose natural, why we believe it's the right choice, and why you should too. So why not take steroids? It just seems like this perfect solution, a panacea to all bodybuilders' problems. You gain muscle faster, you're stronger, and you look like a beast. Well, unfortunately, like most things, it's too good to be true, and it's not as it seems. So that's what we're here to educate you on, so you yourself can make a more informed decision.
So the first point we want to talk about is that steroids are incredibly expensive. There's a lot of young guys who are considering becoming enhanced, but the reality is, not only do they not have the funds to even consider steroids, but even if they did, there's so many better places to be spending that money.
Right.
As a young guy, we need to be entrepreneurial. We need to be thinking about starting our own businesses. We need to be thinking about our education, about feeding our families. And the last thing we should be doing is working a 9 to 5 and funneling all our money into illegal and dangerous compounds.
Into something that most likely is not going to give you the results you're looking for or the life you're looking for. There's so many expenses that go into taking steroids that these young guys don't even consider. And so they're trying to take these dangerous substances and in an even more dangerous way, which is taking it without blood work, proper post-psychotherapy, or someone to advise the process, like a doctor or an experienced coach. They're just like, okay, I'm reading this online on the forum and I can just follow that and I'll be good. That's not the reality, my friend, and that's why you see so many people that are juiced up, looking like shit, performing like shit, and end up screwing themselves up for so much time when you could just be naturally progressing instead and having no drawback.
So the second point we want to talk about is the illegality of the whole situation. The reality is a lot of people want these benefits, but they're not considering that it's illegal to purchase steroids, it's illegal to possess them, and it's illegal to use them. So while you think it's all fun and games while you're on the forums trying to become as jacked as possible, you're putting yourself, your family, and your entire future at risk, and likely you will not receive the benefits that you're looking to receive.
So the third point we want to discuss is just how dangerous these anabolic substances are. The potential it has to do damage to your body is so high versus the small percentage of gain you may receive. Let's break it down. The short term, your testes won't work, acne, bitch tits, all of these things we've all heard about. You don't want any of them, and they're all coming with steroids. The long term, we don't even know how harmful these substances are because they just haven't been studied that long. Especially when it comes to SARMs and hormones, you could be destroying yourself in ways we don't even have the ability to grasp. And that's just not okay. The bottom line is you're shortening your lifespan by an average of 20 years just to look superficially okay. And by the way, we'll do a video on this later, girls don't even find it that attractive if you're a juice monkey. So you're really not accomplishing much and you have so much to lose.
Even if you were using pharmaceutical grade steroids, there are so many dangers and risks that you would not even be able to detect without the blood work, without the doctor's supervision. And even in that situation, there's a huge drawback. But most kids aren't even in that situation.
Right.
They're simply looking on the line at non-credible sources, trying to find these research compounds and chemicals that aren't even steroids.
Right.
So you have to consider not only are there dangers of real steroids, of the quality high-grade pharmaceuticals that pro bodybuilders are using, but the stuff that you're getting not only is not steroids, but it's research chemicals that have even more negative drawbacks.
And they haven't even been studied, and people are willingly consuming this for such a superficial and insecure reason. Ultimately, you're not respecting the body that you're naturally given. You don't think that you're good enough on your own, enough of a man on your own, so much so you need to pin yourself with exogenous chemicals and hormones just to feel like one. It just doesn't seem to make sense. And what a lot of people don't consider is once you start taking these substances, you become dependent on them. And then you're no longer a regularly functioning male. So think about your goal in the first place. You're trying to be a man, right? You're trying to be a better version of yourself. You're trying to be aesthetic. You're trying to be an alpha male. So shutting off your testicles isn't really, serving that purpose. And that's something most people don't think about.
There are so many consequences. And the truth is, none of those consequences align with what people seek to gain from becoming enhanced. Here at Aesthetic Disciples, we are about longevity, about health, about aesthetics, about fitness, and about believing in yourself. And we will not stand for this industry that supports steroid abuse, illegal action, and overall unethical decisions. We have a mission, and that is to forever change the future of fitness by ushering in a new era of people who focus on aesthetics, on health, wellness, and longevity, and believe that we can achieve a phenomenal body that blows enhanced athletes out of the water with hard work, discipline, and dedication.
So there it is, guys. We kind of laid out the consequences, the drawbacks, why you shouldn't take performance enhancement drugs. Our question for you is, what do you think? Do you want to stay natural, or do you want to go the enhanced route? And if so, why?
Leave your responses in the comment section below and share this video with a friend who's considering becoming an enhanced athlete. Thank you so much for watching, and we got a lot of content on the way. AD all day, baby.
All day, baby!